Hey guys, what's up? How's everybody doing? Mr. Live, Peter Hanyon here coming at you. Wanted to talk to you guys about basically what we have tonight. And tonight is going to be our weekly energy update call. And we are very excited to have all of you here. And without further ado, I will turn it over to my good friend, Dwayne Noble.
All right, sounds good. Man, I'm tired, but I'm energized at the same time, right? We have been so busy working on stuff behind the scenes. It's been pretty incredible. Peter, do me a favor. Call Alan. I have a feeling that he probably got on your Zoom instead of this Zoom, and let him know.
Yeah, no problem. I'll take care of it now.
Look off. So we've been really, really busy working behind the scenes. We've got a lot of good stuff going on. They're in the process of making Star Stake really user-friendly to where people are going to be able to stake music that aren't necessarily in the crypto market, but be able to do it in the way that they're used to transacting without, elaborating too much on that. But it's a really, really good thing. Also, Chris, he has been just tearing it up on working on this new website, this new funnel system, this new, just everything that we have, this new look, this new feel. And he said that he's at his son's baseball game tonight, but he's going to be putting out an update video tomorrow. So you'll want to be sure to watch the DeFi Nation Facebook group to get his update. I've been working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I've got we've got companies that are wanting to do INFTs, Infinity NFTs, and actually pay out royalties on their intellectual property. These are companies that have existing cash flow. So they're able to bring existing cash flow into the energy community and also basically leverage their existing cells to be able to come into the energy community and also be able to hold a lot of energy, get a lot of energy for themselves. So we're talking to a lot of businesses that this is really appealing to. And I don't want to go into the specifics of what those businesses are because we're working on them behind the scenes. And I want to make sure we have everything shored up and everything looks good. But you're going to be seeing some announcements very quick on some businesses that will be coming into the energy community and doing Infinity NFTs and actually sharing royalties with the community. It's going to be really exciting. And what else do we got? We've got our, the script that I've given you, the script that you guys hear me talk about, the story, and then I talk about energy and explain it in just a few minutes. That's being created by the animator. We've got the voiceovers back. They are doing a couple of voiceovers, redoing a couple of voiceovers just because I think, I want them top notch and just a little bit better. The story that we give about the pioneers in the West and whatnot, I want that done in a cowboy voice. And I really kind of want it done in a Sam Elliott type voice, the actor Sam Elliott with that drawl, that, deep draw. That's kind of the voice that I want to tell this story. So they're going to redo the voiceover on the story and do the animation on that. So I anticipate that video will be done in about a week to 10 days. So it's going to be about a week to 10 days. And the animator should have that complete and I can show you guys, we can share that. That will be put into a funnel system along with what Chris is working on. So we've just got, guys, we've just got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. I know it's quiet on the home front, but there is a ton of stuff going on behind the scenes. And I do want to mention one thing. For those of you guys that are overseas, those of you in America, right? You guys know what this weekend is. It's a big holiday for us. It's our Independence Day. It's our 4th of July. It's the we celebrate the USA gaining their independence as a country, and we have fireworks, and it's a big hoopla for those of you guys overseas. It's a big holiday here. So we're going to get a much deserved break, well needed break, the NRGY core team, and we're going to go spend it with our family this weekend. We will not have a Zoom on Saturday for the holiday weekend. So I want you guys to go enjoy time with your family, and I know I'm going to get to enjoy some time with mine, and I'm really looking forward to it. But you know, we celebrate Independence Day every year, and this is one thing I want to really emphasize. We celebrate this Independence Day every year, right? Every year we celebrate Independence Day. We've been doing it since 1776, however many years that is. But, you know, in the relative scope of things, you know, the USA is really one of the youngest countries in the world. They really are. They're one of the youngest countries in the world. And you look at what they've done over those past 250 plus years in leading innovation, in becoming the country that they became, and really becoming a world power. You know, they really were the dark horse, right? The USA was the dark horse when you look back, because for such a young country, they've done so much. And one thing that I can tell you is I believe that NRGY is going to be the dark horse of the world. And we're going to do so much for the world economy and so much for our community. Why? Because of innovation, because of intelligent people behind the scenes, intelligent people from all different countries of the world. And, you know, just like the USA was the dark horse and gained their independence, I believe you're going to see NRGY really rise and be the dark horse in the crypto market. So, you know, I'm looking forward for all of us getting our own Independence Day, right? Independence from the centralized system, independence from the, you know, the system that's held people down for so long. But that's my news update, guys. That's my news update. So this weekend, no Zoom on Saturday. If people ask, why isn't there Zoom? Fill them in. It's a big holiday in America. And we'll be back next Saturday, but go enjoy the 4th of July weekend and Independence Day with your families. So I'm going to turn it over to Alan, and he's going to talk getting a frog in my throat. He's going to talk a little bit about what he's been up to and give you an update.
Good evening, everybody. Hold on one moment.
Peter, you got any big plans for the 4th?
Here we go.
You know, nope, just hanging around, just basically laying back and having a nice time, a relaxing weekend, pretty much.
Exactly. I'm gonna have a cookout with the family. We'll watch some fireworks, maybe drink a few beers, and just relax and get that well-deserved break.
Okay. So, you know, this past week, NRGY's been mostly focused on some infrastructure issues, though those aren't the most exciting things to work on. They're important to provide a solid base for the future growth of the DeFi platform. On the first part of it, if you check Community Builder, you're going to notice that there's been an improvement in Community Builder. The improvement is going to help us you know, in the future. We ran into a little bit of an issue this past week with what's called a front-running bot. These type of bots are common through all of the different parts of Uniswap and different staking pools. Basically what they do is they wait for an order and then they put a large order in and they're able to print directly to, rather than going through Uniswap, they have the ability to print directly to the blockchain. And so what they do is they insert their order before the order of a new staker, and then boosting the price up that the new staker has to pay. And then immediately they put a sell order in. And the result of it means that the staker pays a bunch of money. They're able to raid funds from the staking pool and they make a profit. Well, obviously when we saw this occur, it spurred us into action. And the changes that you see right now on Community Builder are our response. And I got great news. Front-running bots are going to lose money if they if they try the same technology again against us, because we got a great tech team. They responded really, really quickly, figured out what was going on, found a solution, and put it in place in just a few days. And part of that is that if this front-running bot tries it again, they got a nasty surprise on its hands, because it will lose money. And so as part of that, you have to purchase energy first and then stake it. This is to protect us against this technology. And but the good news is we've resolved the problem and the issue. And other than a few, a little bit of an upsetting couple days, we have a great tech team. We have some great developers. They're just tops in their field, and we're able to develop and deploy a solution really, really quickly. And I'm really, really pleased that we can have that capacity and capability. The next thing I'd like to talk about is StarStake. We also, as I mentioned previous week, we had a little technology issue with StarStake, and the fact that StarStake was unable to connect with Apple mobile, iPads. So it took a period of time, but the good news is that's also been corrected. It does not require that someone use a dApp browser anymore. You can use your regular browser on your phone. And so we're real pleased that we're able to get a solution to that, to make sure that our dApps are available to all platforms, Apple as well as Android, and obviously PCs, right? And so that's the second piece of development news. The next thing I want to discuss with everybody is that we are working with a cryptocurrency payments company. I don't want to give their name just yet, but what's going to allow people to do is purchase cryptocurrency with their debit card directly from both Community Builder and any of the dApps that we deploy. It will automatically connect and put it into your wallet that you connected with on the main page. And it should be, and once you're set up with the AML KYC, you'll be able to make purchases and redemptions. Means you can sell also and receive cash directly from the Community Builder site, as well as from any of the dApp sites that we're going to put out. So that's an upcoming development. We're doing the integration right now, and we expect to have some really good success here pretty quickly. In addition to this, we have some pretty good updates on the Energy Bridge. Testing has gone well. We are in the final stages of testing with Energy Bridge, and we're optimistic that if all continues to do well, that we'll see that product rolled out within the next 2 weeks, okay? Which is really a big business. It's a big opportunity for us. And it's gonna allow us to use some of the other dApps that are on Energy, such as Genie Signal, to be able to execute some of the strategies. I also have good news on Genie Signal. Other than maybe today, we've had, I personally have seen some great results. The technology is working beautifully. Market's been good, but this technology has been better. With the amount of capital and my personal account, I've been able to see double-digit increases over the past 30 days, which is really exciting. We have a number of people that are still getting up on board with it. You got to make sure that you have funds in your account. It does take $25,000 or more to do short-term day trading, but you can open up an account and choose from the daily strategies with any amount. So I encourage anybody here who is not using Genie Signal to take the opportunity, maybe over the weekend, and get yourself connected. You'll be happy that you did. We will be following the, in addition to the updated Genie signal, we will be coming, I got an announcement, we will be rolling out a version of INFT for book publishers. That will be forthcoming. It's going to be called DeFi Publisher. It's the same, essentially the same model as the Star Stake, except instead of for music or for sports stars, it's for books and publishing. So we're really excited. I want also to tell you that the I don't want to you know, to kind of pre-release, but Cyber City is looking really, really good. It's going to energize our decentralized distribution network with new opportunities. You will be absolutely amazed. I'll leave it to Chris to share this stuff with you, but your jaws will drop when you see how incredibly well designed and beautiful the NRGY dashboard, the ecosystem, everything is going to be. I mean, it is amazing. I don't know, is Chris online here?
No, Chris is at a he's at a baseball game with his son.
Yeah,
but he did say that that tomorrow he's going to be putting out a big update in the DeFi Nation Facebook group. So make sure everybody looks there tomorrow for a huge update from Chris.
Yeah, I'm just gonna real quick. Let me just share my screen real quick here.
I do want to say one thing, guys. One thing I do want to input. What Chris has been working on is unbelievable, and I mean, it looks spectacular, guys. It really does. Anyways, go ahead, Alan.
I mean, I'm not going to ruin this, but you can just see what the front end is looking like. Here's just a little glimpse of it. The graphics are incredible. I think today they sent a picture of this new dashboard. It looks high tech. It looks slick. It is sleek, and it is an image enhancer. So he's thinking within the next 2 weeks we'll have the complete new upgrade to NRGY, the new website, the new dashboard, the new everything, the new look, which case will be ready for truly a public launch. Finally, we've got the look that we want. We have everything in place to move forward. So you're going to see some amazing, amazing things. And we're just super pleased with our progress on these things. And here's a couple other little snapshots. You can see what we're talking about. I mean, it is absolutely incredible. And not just it's more than just a snap. It's videos, it's sales and marketing funnels for our distribution network. It is a complete system that's going to allow us for the first time to properly, besides just doing a seminar, to get people, communicate the story, communicate the vision of NRGY, what we're building, and what we built. And so we're ready to get these new innovations online.
You said there were a couple other slides. You're still showing the same one.
Oh, I am? Okay, hang on a second. So this is this one, right? Did we see this one yet? I don't know if we saw this one. There's several different ones.
No, no.
Okay. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff we're talking about here. Let me show you a couple other little things. I really wanted to show people that new dashboard, but I think we'll just wait for Chris on that, because I think he'll be really excited to kind of show that to everybody. So we've got tremendous things in the pipeline from different development groups. Our main focus is the Infinity NFT businesses. That model is our main focus. We're confident that that our community will see the DApp revenues from that. I anticipate that we'll be ready. We had a little delay in getting the contracts ready, the licensing contracts, royalty contracts for Star Stake. I can't say a delay. It just takes time to get those contracts together. We've been talking to different groups, and trying to get the contracts done for the, once they're done, it's easy. It becomes, you just plug it in for a new group. So we're confident next week we'll be able to get contracts signed with some of the groups that we already have lined up, and we'll be able to move forward with Star Stake staking, and that means tap revenues that are coming in into play. We're also looking for existing cash flow businesses that are already generating cash flow, and trying to incorporate those income opportunities, and looking for ways where they can take their intellectual properties that's already generating royalty revenue, plug it into energy, and get energy revenues coming. So yeah, we're all about right now. I know we're in week 19 or 18 or 19. We're ready to, I guess if you would look at energy to be, it started at 1 and at 100, it's an older man. I mean, we're 19 years old right now, right? So we're getting out in the world. We're taking everything, our education and everything we've learned for the first 19 weeks. We are ready to begin the process of growth. And so I think that analogy is a pretty good analogy, in terms of like where we're at.
So one thing I want to let you guys know. So really, to sum it up, Alan's been busy. His main focus has been obviously on Star Stake. Chris's main focus has been on, and Chris has a full development team. Alan has a full development team on the front end, the website, the marketing, the look, the feel, how we really get this out to the public and really market this right. And I'm looking forward to seeing Chris's update as well. I know what he's been working on. He's been sharing it, with us behind the scenes and whatnot, but he has been extremely busy on that. I've been busy, guys, talking to businesses, existing businesses. That's kind of been my role. And what I want you guys to do, if you have existing businesses, existing revenues that are interested in leveraging their cells for a chunk of energy, you need to reach out to me, and I will do, a special Zoom and, one-on-one Zooms with them, and, bring those businesses aboard. I actually have one tonight. We've been talking to a business. I have an international business that I'm talking to tonight at 2 a.m. my time, because it's daytime over there where they're at. So I'm looking forward to that as well. So yeah, if people say, Dwayne, you look a little tired. Yeah, I am a little tired. I'll be honest with you. That's why I'm looking forward to this weekend and getting a little bit a well-deserved rest. Need a little bit of rest, because oftentimes I'm working 18, 20 hours a day. But I do want to emphasize, guys, Infinity NFTs, they're going to be a really big thing. And that's all Star Stake is. Our Star Stake is just a bunch of Infinity NFTs that apply to music, and eventually athletes, models, those kind of things. People that are looking to be stars, right? Quote unquote stars. So that's Star Stake. It's just a bunch of Infinity NFTs. But we're also looking to do Infinity NFTs for existing businesses as well. We realize how big it is once we start having businesses come to us. And what's in it for the business? Oh my gosh, it's huge, because they get to take their existing cells and they get to give cash flow royalties to the energy community. And in exchange, they're basically getting a lot of energy for their intellectual property. And so imagine a business that gets this energy, especially at the price it is now, and a really good chunk of it, and they're able to leverage that, and that energy goes up 3x, 10x, 100x, whatever it may be. Again, I got to be clear and give a disclaimer. There's no guarantees that that's going to be the case, but there's a lot of potential there. So to bring those existing businesses into the energy fold, into the energy community, and allow them to be able to leverage those existing cells and create even more cash flow to make energy even more valuable. And now they got all this energy. And then another business comes aboard, another business. And then we've got of course, the Star Stake DApp, and we've got the bridge. NRGY Bridge is coming along nicely too, guys. I know Alan's been working with that. We have a whole development team that's working on the NRGY Bridge. So we have a lot of development teams behind the scenes. A lot of times, you know, you guys on the surface, all you see is, you see myself, you see Alan, you see Chris, and you see Peter, because, you know, we're the ones that really communicate with the community. But we couldn't do any of this without the people behind us. We've got a really, really, really good team of people behind us. And I'm just so fortunate, and they don't get nearly the credit that they deserve. But there's just a lot of good things going on. So if you do have existing businesses that have intellectual property, you need to introduce me to them and let me talk to them about becoming part of the community, being able to leverage their existing cells and get a bunch of energy. So, you know, that's that. But with that, I want to see if there's any questions tonight, since this is a really quick, since we're just doing a quick update. I do want to see, we don't usually open it up for questions, but I want to see if there's any questions from our community, and then we'll close it out. Are there any questions? If you have a question, you can type it in the chat, but do me a favor. I like to hear voices. So if you have a question, just raise your hand or unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Yep.
Oh, there, Dwayne.
Hey, Clayton. Yep.
I was wondering on the website, the story that you're making in progress on the pioneers, can that be on the website?
Yeah, we're doing a marketing funnel. I actually wrote that whole script and that whole presentation with the help of, I don't know if he's on here tonight, but Richard helped me with that story. We kind of wrote that together, and then I wrote the rest of the presentation. So we've got an animator, really, really good animator, phenomenal animator, that is doing the animation, and of course part of that is the voiceover. He's got to have the voiceover so it can time it out when he does the animation. But yes, that will be available, and that should be done. I'm looking to have that done here in about a week to 10 days. So
Okay.
that's what we're looking at. I'm anxious to share it with you guys, because one thing I know it's going to help you with while we're getting the marketing funnel put together is when you want to share energy with somebody, you want something that can explain energy really quickly, clear, and concise, and that does exactly that. So I'm anxious to get that to you. Good question. Any other questions? I'd like to use Genie Signal, but in Canada, no broker, sorry. No mic. You will be able to eventually. You will be able to. Right now, excuse me, guys, I had a cough. Right now, the focus is on the front end, and really being able to deliver kind of quote unquote a public launch to the public, and then also getting Star Stake and the NRGY Bridge up to speed. But once we have that, we'll come back around, we'll circle back around, and we'll get brokers over in Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, you know, and other parts of the world, so people can use that Genie Signal. So good thing. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any excitement? Any comments? You guys are all a quiet audience tonight. You know, I can't thank you guys enough too. I want you guys to know we have a very loyal community, and you know, we really appreciate you guys. I want you guys to know that. Any comments?
Hi, Dwayne. It's Laura. I just wanted to say I'm excited. Somebody's got to be excited. I'm excited. Did I hear correctly that you thought Star Stake's going to be out in like 2 weeks or so?
Alan, that's been what he's been working on a lot. Alan, you can elaborate.
I'm confident next week. I mean, the application is up, the back end's complete. What we've been working on is obviously resolving some of the friction points, making it easier for people to use. I mean, for this to work, it's got to be easy. People don't, and part of it is linking up with partners that can make it easy to buy buy cryptocurrency with your debit card. That's super important. And so we did that. We reached out. We've got a possible great partnership set up that may lead to some other services as well. So yes, I think I'm pretty confident next week, after the 4th, we will have it will be operational. It will keep getting more and more slick, more and more beautiful as we move forward with the new designs in the front end. But the key thing is to get it operational and you start. So yes, it's ready to go. It's fully tested, operational. You can go right now to starstake.fleek.co. You can go on your phone, and there's only one song up there right now. It's my daughter, but you can see you can stake in that song. You can see what it's like, and we're going to have a bunch of great artists on there pretty quick. We part of the process of developing any business is you can have the technology, but you got to develop the business. And developing the business means everything from getting contracts drafted, getting the signing up your customers, right? Bringing marketing people in to market. So all those processes are happening with StarStake. It is a huge, huge idea. We're also looking, and I'm not going to drop any names, but we've been talking to a really large YouTube channel who about bringing this INFT technology to their YouTube channel. So this application, this business method works for all types of intellectual property businesses. So many opportunities are available to us. We're right now just working hard to get those friction points ironed out, right? So yes, it's great. Everything's on track. We have it in place. I mean, every night I go to bed, it gives me a warm and happy feeling knowing what we have, right? What we have.
And really to elaborate too, Alan, a little bit, what we're wanting to do is make StarStake so easy that imagine somebody's at a concert, right? And the band says, you can share in our success and earn money and stake us on StarStake, or whatever, something to that effect. And they're at that concert and they're all in the moment, and they go to their phone, they put in StarStake and they go stake music. So we want to make it that easy for people to stake music, and we're confident that we have the winning formula for that. So really good question. Here is yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I just said, cool, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate it, Laura. Jason said, do we get energy for bringing in a new business or artist? Yeah, an artist, there is a 2%, I don't know what we're calling it, but there is a 2% fee for bringing in artists onto the platform. So you get 2% of all the INFT sales for bringing in that particular artist. Businesses, yes, we will work out something on businesses, but those are customized, guys. Businesses are going to be customized. Why? Because businesses, their sales, every business's sales is going to be different. Their projections is going to be different. Their existing revenues. So those are really kind of customized. And but yes, you will definitely get taken care of if you bring a business into the NRGY community. Another question: are you working for a French presentation? Yes. And Carol, I specifically on Telegram didn't open the last message you sent me because that's kind of my reminder, right? My reminder there. So I'm getting a lot of requests for other languages. I've gotten requests for French. I've gotten requests, and maybe you guys can help me out with this too. If you have other languages that you have people in, in those countries or that speak that language and you need it in another language, I want to know what languages we have that we can develop in right away. But I've gotten a request for French. I've gotten a request for Greek. We have somebody over in Greece. And I've gotten a request for Vietnamese. And of course, you know, eventually you will probably want Chinese and Japanese and, you know, as well. But what I plan on doing is once that marketing video is done, to put it in another language and time out the animation, that's probably going to run roughly $200, $250 per language that we do that in, but that can be done. And so if we have an area that looks like we can penetrate a good market and get in the French market or the German market or the Japanese market or whatever it may be, then that's definitely one that we need to get out right away. And do you guys have any other countries or any other people that you know that speak a certain language? If so, please put it in the chat box for me. All right, any other questions? And Alan, that is a big thing. We're getting a lot of requests for languages, so we need to figure out too on the front end. Maybe on the front end, it's as simple as a Google Translate.
Does anybody on our in our community can write in French or write in these different languages that could do a translation?
Carol can do French. I've already talked to her about it. So yeah.
Okay, so let's wait until we have the new website up. Okay. We're talking 2 weeks, probably 2 weeks, I think, on the outside, and then once we get that up, why don't we see if she can help us? And we appreciate it.
Absolutely, because that's one thing that we need to do. You know, I'm really interested too in really penetrating that Chinese and that Asian market, guys, because they have a huge population. I think between China and India, they call it Chindia is what they call it in business. They encompass half the world's population, I believe, between those two countries or close to it. So those are some pretty big countries. Are there any other questions? All right. Well, just a reminder, no Zoom this Saturday. Why? It is Independence Day. It is 4th of July weekend in the United States. It's a really big holiday for us. We're wanting to go spend some time with our families. We're wanting to get a well-deserved rest and relaxation so we can come back energized next Saturday. As you can tell, you can tell I'm a little tired in my voice. But there's no Zoom on Saturday. And if people ask, make sure you fill them in. It's a holiday weekend here in the United States, and go enjoy it with your family. Go take some time. Even if you're in another country and you're not celebrating Independence Day, go enjoy the weekend with your family. And let's have a beautiful weekend. Guys, with that, I think that's pretty much fills you in on